My name is Arvind Kala and I live in Delhi. Warrior Modi is ready for battle. He is brandishing his sword in his chariot, but he doesn't know it. His chariot wheels have come off. Why I paint this vivid picture is because Modi is about to receive two crushing political blows. He is losing power in UP and he is losing Punjab to a political adversary, Arvind Kejriwal. Now first, let me deal with Punjab first. Why do I say that Modi sees Kejriwal as a political adversary? For 2-3 reasons. Kejriwal and his Aam Aadmi Party have crushed Modi and his BJP 3 times right under Modi's nose. I'm talking of Delhi. In 3 successive elections, Kejriwal has crushed Modi. So, and this is during those years when Modi was coasting from victory to victory in the last 7 years. So, Kejriwal's victories, triumphs, reminded Modi that Modi was defeatable. And here was a worthwhile enemy. Now, there's a second reason why Modi loads Kejriwal with an intensity perhaps doesn't even have for the Gandhis. He loads Kejriwal because 7 years ago, Kejriwal used 2 very insulting words to describe Modi. He called Modi a coward and a psychopath. Let me repeat, a coward and a psychopath. Can you imagine somebody like Modi forgiving this? No way, man, no way. So today, if Kejriwal is winning conceded that BJP is a marginal player in Punjab, but the point is that in business or in politics, if your adversary gets stronger, you get weaker. So Kejriwal is taking over power in Punjab, and he'll become that much more powerful, controlling Delhi and Punjab. It'll be easier for him to challenge Modi. And if he does excellent work in Punjab, he'll probably sweep the Haryana poll next year. Well, let's forget Kejriwal let me add one thing. How come that Kejriwal manages to outfox Modi? Now, there's a simple reason. Kejriwal is a very educated chap. He's an IIT graduate, which means he belongs to the cream of India's elite. And he got into the income tax service, which he quit. A service where, people like Mukesh Ambani and Adani and people like that court you because they've got complex income tax cases where an officer can help you. So he's a very, very highly evolved guy and very highly educated guy. And while Kejriwal was studying what was Modi doing, he was an RSS volunteer, walking from village to village with a cloth bag, eating chanas and bathing at roadside taps and doing susu in nearby bushes. I admire Modi's capacity to take hardship. But if you're hanging around in the IAS, your world doesn't enlarge. You cannot match the brains of Kejriwal. That is why Kejriwal is outfoxing Modi as well as outfoxing almost everybody here. Now let me forget Kejriwal and Punjab and let's move to UP. Now, UP, before I come to why the BJP is losing in UP, let me tell you about UP's humongous political importance. UP is a huge state population-wise. It's got 240 million people. If it was a country, it would be the 5th largest country in the world population-wise. UP has more people than Pakistan. And UP has 80 MPs. They say that UP is so politically important that India's Prime Minister's chair lies through UP. And it's the heart of Hindu culture, Hindi language, Hindu religion. That's what UP is. So the day that Modi loses UP, he will mark his descent from the dizzying political climb of the last 7 years. And Modi and Yogi Adityanath are losing for several reasons, obvious reasons. One is the price rise. One is their mishandling of the corona crisis. No oxygen, dead bodies floating in the Ganges. And then the third factor is this unemployability. Total unemployability. So these guys have lost ground, and then there's those stray animals which force farmers to sleep at night because all those stray animals which have gone dry eat up all their crops. So there's no way that Yogi, and 5 years ago, Modi and Shah used to tout Yogi Adityanath as the biggest asset, a sadhu in saffron, spreading Hindutva, etc., etc. No family, I'm not interested. Now Yogi has become such a liability now. This asset has become a liability, so much so that Modi and Shah have ordered him to sit quietly in a corner in Gorakhpur and not stir. Because they realize that the more the UP people see Yogi Adityanath, the more they'll veer towards Akhilesh Yadav. So Modi and Shah and the BJP, they're facing a humiliating defeat in UP. And this is really what's going on. And we are going to know 28 days from now. Well, friends, I'll say farewell to you now. It's time to go. And please forward it to everybody you know. And if you are seeing this on YouTube, there's a red button below, subscribe. Please subscribe to that, and I'll be your slave for the rest of your life. The rest of my life, excuse me. And see you later, alligator.